So as I was saying,
What is going on, guys?
didn't
It
really
is
have
me,
time
Rake,
to
is back with a new
evaluate
video. It's
the
been a
results
while, and it's one of those times where I feel like talking out of my ass again.
the
And
decision obviously wasn't
that's what
improved.
we do. That's what I do.
Right
And
after
whenever I get hyped and
we did
passionate about
a
stuff,
brief
then I
to
talk.
assess our
Not even
options and the
scripted,
best path
just
forward
out of
for
my
the
ass.
season.
So that's where we
The
are.
team spent much of
Today I
our
want to talk a bit
offseason
more about
together
Ashes
working on
of
benefits
Creation,
against
right?
this season's
Usually I don't
essential.
really do a lot of
We
videos on
ultimately
Ashes.
ended up winning
I
the
was
series
also a guy that did a
2-4
very negative,
with
not really negative, but
so
a
without
very early
much
video on Ashes
understanding
of
of the process
Creation
that
where I
we
was
went
kind
through
of
over the
talking a
past
bit
decade,
harshly about it.
spearheaded by
And because we didn't have a
Steven
lot of
and
infos
Steve,
back then, and it looked kind of weird, and I
looking
thought all of
at
it it could be a scam or
situations
something.
that
I'll take that obviously back. And I don't know why I talk so negatively about the game. Maybe I was just sick and tired of the state of MMORPGs or what was going on at the
you
time.
might have seen this.
However, I've been keeping up with the dev streams of this game, with what this game is doing, with Steven especially, and the team. And this game is shaping up, man. This game is really shaping up to be pretty good. They did this Unreal 5
But
engine
as you can see, their
update
decisions
recently
reflect
and
their
showed us
priorities
around in
and
it, and it looks good. It
show
looks
what
very, very
is
good. And
wise as a team.
I'm glad. I'm hyped. I want to play a good MMORPG. So do you guys. And let's hope that Ash is going to be one of them. I want to talk a bit more about Ashes, especially because there's only three MMORPGs that I'm really, really hyped about in the future, right? There's only three of them. WoW died for me. I'm not really playing it anymore. Sometimes I get some nostalgia moments and trips where I'm very close to subbing back and playing like the old versions of WoW because they're very nostalgic to me. However, there's only three MMORPGs that I'm really hyped about in the future. One of them is Ashes of Creation. The other one is Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen, and the third one is the League of Legends MMORPG. However, I don't have a lot of trust in League to do a good MMORPG or in Riot. Even though they have the money and they have the resources, it will probably one of those crazy. It will be a very heavily monetized fucking game. Not putting the preferences on stuff that we as a MMOR community would really like. It will probably be a game that caters a bit more to the big audience. That let's get as many people in as possible, and we do everything to get that right. So what I mean by that is that I have a feeling that Pantheon and Ashes of Creation are going a bit of a different route. I think they kind of know what they want to do, and they have a vision and a dream what the game should be. Where on the other hand, I think that Riot maybe is just you know, how should I explain this? Like trying to get the most money out of the game, squeeze the most little pennies out of everything. I also know that Ashes is selling skins or something. I don't want to go too deep into this because I haven't really kept up with it, but I always see those things you can buy for to every month or something. You can buy like skins or stuff. Maybe someone can explain this to me. I hope that's not too bad for the game. But the game looks great, right? So why am I hyped for Ashes of Creation in particular? First of all, I think it looks great, right? And the streams that we've seen that Steven and his team did, they look very promising, right? I think the game is still in a very early stage of development, but it's shaping up and it looks really fucking good. The core problems I mostly have with MMORPGs nowadays, and one of the reasons why I'm so hyped for Pantheon Rise of the Fallen too, is that it seems like Pantheon is going a bit of an old school route where I think that Ashes is trying to be a bit modern with it. That's why I'm a bit scared, right? Modern MMORPGs are not my favorite at all because I think the values are often the values that are important to me are often not as reflected in them. I talked about them in other videos, but like I said, I like hard MMORPGs, right? Where gear matters, where it matters the way you look, where progression is tied to how your character looks, which I don't think is going to be a thing in Ashes, right? Because I know there's skins, I know there's stuff to buy, but maybe even Pantheon is going to have skins, right? I just think it's really hard to monetize an MMORPG correctly. But even in this Unreal 5 engine that we see
As you can
here,
see,
the game just looks fucking
movement,
beautiful.
which is
Like,
what
it's
the
just absolutely insane, right?
information
But I
feeds
also think the Pantheon looks great so far for how early it is in development.
likely going to be most
This
notable
game,
for
man,
the
it
team.
looks sweet. It looks really, really,
He's
really
kind of
good.
that
So I'm
digital
super hyped for it.
representation
Um,
of the world in
we'll
terms
see
of
how it's gonna be.
um,
I hope it's gonna hook me, because we never know with MMORPGs nowadays, right? I tried New World, and I fucking hated the combat. Like, let's be honest, I don't know. The combat was fucking dog shit, and the thing I have with MMORPGs is I don't know if it's just me, and I would be really happy to know what you guys think about this. Tap targeting versus this action combat kind of style. I know that Ashes it has like a action based combat, right? Maybe it is a hybrid. But I just love tap targeting, and I don't think it's like an old kind of thing. Like, think about it. Think about the most populated, the most played game MMORPG games nowadays, right? What system are they using? Yeah, like both of them are using tap targeting. I'm talking about WoW and I'm talking about Final Fantasy, right? And I just don't. I just feel like tap target is just the best thing for an MMORPG. It just feels great to play. It seems like it fits perfectly into an MMORPG. Like, and Ashes looks more like a game where you have to aim at something and maybe you can miss again, and this gives me some New World vibes. I just really don't like action combat, right? I know I like Guild Wars, and I played it a shit ton, and it has also a kind of a hybrid, but the combat in Guild Wars is definitely 100% better than what New World was. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. However, I'm super hyped for Ashes. Guys, I can't wait for it. Let me know in the comments down below how hyped you guys are. What top 3 MMORPGs are you guys hyped about in the future? For me, it's just those 3 that I mentioned. And like I said, I really don't know what Riot is doing. I really hope it's not going to be a top-down MMORPG. Honestly, in an MMORPG, if you want to immerse in your character and you want to grow with it and you want to act as if it's you know, you are in the game and you want to be immersed, then I cannot have a top-down MMORPG. I know it worked for some people because a lot of people like Diablos, a lot of people like Path of Exile, and those kind of games. For me, they just don't do it. I tried Albion Online last time, and it felt good. It did everything right, but it's just not the same. It's just an MMORPG needs to be like third person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just what it kind of feels like to me. So let me know in the comments down below, guys. Thanks for watching. It was just a video where I talked out of my ass, but sometimes we do that here. So thanks for watching. Bye, peace, and hope you guys have a good day. And let's hope Ashes is coming out at some point, because I think Pantheon is going to take a long, long time, sadly. And we'll see. Let's hope we can play soon. Bye-bye.